Let's get the black over the refrigerator. Make sure the video is perfect. We're gonna start. Here we go. Shalom. We the Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge, started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. You understand? And sooner or later, man, brothers is going to realize being able to say that you under Commander GEN.YAHANNA and that you of 1 West, 125th Street is going to be everything. You understand? If you're not from under Commander GEN.YAHANNA, you're not 1 West, then you is nothing, really. You understand? You is not a priest of the Lord. You're not, you ain't authorized to do nothing, to teach nothing, to bring out no camps, to act like, you know, you breaking down the scriptures. Sooner or later, you know, I mean, people gonna know, like, damn, that's somebody under Commander GEN.YAHANNA and right. 1 West and I.S.U.P.K. Like, damn, that's the real deal. You understand? It ain't gonna be this whole, everybody thinks every Israelite person is amazing now. You understand? Everybody, you just turn them around, turn the labels around. Alright. We got classes Tuesday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Go on the website, YouTube, I.S.U.P.K.com, the works. Alright, today we're going to go over basically what's going on in the world today is America bombed Syria. Alright, and a lot of people, you know, it's like people in the world probably, oh, you know, that means nothing. You know, they don't think of it as that much of a big deal. But what they don't understand is the Lord said that World War III, the third woe cometh quickly. You understand? He ain't say it's going to come slowly or gradually, or it's going to come in, you know, when people are ready or during the right time. That shit going to come salaki. That war is going to come quickly. You understand? So that's what's happening now. So people that's writing off what's going on in the Middle East as if, you know, oh, that's always going on. Scripture says it's going to be wars and rumors of wars. Right. You understand? So yeah, it's always going to be wars and rumors of wars, but now it's increasing. And now is when it's really going to be the third woe, right, which is more than just a war. The third woe is the end of the white man's rulership. It's the right. end of Babylon. It's the end of a whole era of human civilization. You understand? Like when the Egyptian empire fell, the whole world changed. Like Egypt was like America. You understand? If you was an Egyptian, you can't nobody touch you. You go somewhere and you say, I'm an Egyptian. No, now they're like, I'm an American. And then you're like, oh, it's American, it's American. Nah, that's how it was back in Egypt. When Egypt was a superpower. If you was an Egyptian citizen, can't nobody touch you. You understand? You know what I mean? Pharaoh was the numero uno guy in the world. Just like how the president of America is number one, that's how the Pharaoh was back then. You understand? Pharaoh could do no wrong. I mean, Pharaoh was even bigger than president is now. Right. Because the Pharaoh, you know, his lineage, he lived on this whole, he didn't like a term and he passed it on. He was a Pharaoh till he died. Right. Until something happened where he couldn't be Pharaoh no more. Right. And he couldn't do nothing wrong. You understand? Right. Well, similar to the president. President doing all type of, he got babies out of wedlock. He got his wife is a porn star. He was sleeping with a porn star while he was supposedly married to a porn star. I mean, goddamn, he said grab him by the pussy, he got child molestation cases. I mean, he'd be in debt. He'd break all the rules, fire the head of the FBI while he's under investigation by the FBI, which is technically, what's they call it when you interfere with police duty? Yeah, anybody help? What's that saying? If let's say a cop's doing his duty, you try to interfere. Right. Obstruction of justice. Right. Okay. So he's got obstruction of justice charges that he don't give a damn about. You know, he just say, hey, you FBI investigate me? Well, fire you. You're fired. And he fired him. And whoever's next don't want to be in that investigation because his ass gonna be fired too. Right. So that's how it was back in Egypt. Pharaoh could do no wrong. He could molest kids, rape women, take porn star women, sleep with whoever he wanted. He can just do whatever. He was just the most powerful man on the earth. Same as today, man. So I brought that up because to say when Egypt fell, it changed the whole world. You understand? When Egypt fell, all the nations was like, damn. Egypt fell, and they all knew how it fell. They was like, damn, so what's next? Right. And then when they heard about how it fell, when the children of Israel came out of Egypt, and they heard how our God destroyed the gods of Egypt, that put everybody on their toes. Right. All the nations was on their toes. It was all of them knew about the God of Israel. That's what's going to happen when America falls. Right. You know what I'm saying? All the nations that's left, you understand, when Christ comes, you're going to destroy the major armies that are going to be gathered in the Middle East. It's going to be mad armies in the Middle East. Like every time you watch the news and they talk about a battleship or a fleet or a battalion or a unit that gets sent to Syria or gets sent to Iraq or gets sent anywhere in that Middle East, no, that is Bible prophecy. The Bible says all the forces of the nations are going to get gathered in the Middle East. All right. I need to go get my preset book. All right, take over real quick. Let me go get it upstairs. I'll be right back. Yeah, like the captain was just saying, it's gonna, Egypt, when Egypt fell, it changed everything. And then also too, you got to look at the other nations that were actually powerful, not as powerful as Egypt, but they were running like, close second and third and stuff like that. They started shaking in their boots. You see what I'm saying? Because they owe a debt also, right? And that's what, when you go into when it talks about, the nations going to fight against nation, when America gets destroyed, right? All of these nations that went into Confederacy with America are going to start to fight each other. Because with America going up in smoke and everything, they're going to start to blame each other. You deceived us. No, you deceived us. And then they're going to start to go heads up. You see what I'm saying? With each other. But then at that time, they're going to wake up and realize and be like, well, wait a minute. We got a common enemy, and that's Black Christ and his people. You see what I'm saying? And that's going to make them stop fighting each other. And then the Lord's going to use that to just bring them on down. Bring them on down. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me get Revelation 6 and 1. All right. Revelation 6 and 1. Okay. Revelations, chapter 6 and verse 1. And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, Who is this that saw this? Who did some studying? Let me find out who's been doing some studying.
So it was so this was
in Revelations. Who's seeing all this going down in Revelations?
So it was,
yeah, go ahead.
This is the revelation that Christ gave John, right?
Damn right, John the Revelator. You know what I'm saying? Or revealed it to John. All right. So what did John see? Go ahead.
And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts saying, "Come and see."
So look, hold up. He heard the noise of thunder. All right, that thunder is basically, all this is a vision. A lot of it is symbolic. That thunder represents, you understand, a shaking noise, you know what I mean, changing, that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? What do you hear when you hear thunder? It's like the Lord's, you know what I mean, the Lord, you like, damn, you get shook.
Yeah.
You understand? Because you hear this thunder, it's rumbling, it's deep. So he heard the thunder. You understand? So it's like a change, a shift, boom, announcement. You know what I'm saying? It's like that type of spirit. Go ahead.
And I saw, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat on him had a bow.
A white horse. All right. That white horse, we're gonna break it down. Read the rest of it.
And a crown was given unto him.
So now you got a white horse, and a crown is given to that white horse. Who can break that down? Just think about like precepts. A crown is given. White horse. Think about precepts. Good. No wrong answer. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I know what I was trying. Well, we know Christ was
right.
He's the king. He received a crown from David, right? It was handed down from David, correct? Or
right. You on the right. You thinking the right way. Hold on. Let me tell everybody to share this video. Make sure everybody shares this video, so people in the world can learn the real truth, not the bull crap that they learning out here. What was you gonna say? Go ahead.
Where do I go to see the? Where do I go for the live view?
Right now, it's on the Kapash I.S.U.P.K page. Kapash I.S.U.P.K Facebook page. It's also on YouTube. The I.S.U.P.K Kentucky YouTube account. If you want to watch it on YouTube, we're on YouTube I.S.U.P.K Kentucky. If you don't want to watch it on Facebook,
it's the Kapash U.P.K Craftsman.
Kapash I.S.U.P.K. Now Karash is another brother.
Oh, Karash. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just the R and the P and then it's like, Okay, I got you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, and those two names mean totally different things.
Right.
Kapash means freedom. Karash means craftsman. Like builder, worker. You know what I'm saying? Skilled worker. Alright? So, just one change of the letter means totally different thing.
Well, slap it.
Oh, that's cool. Go ahead. You had something you want to bring out about the white horseman? Yeah, did you?
Oh, no, I was just asking about the...
Okay. All right, so he was on the right path, all right? A white horseman. What does the Bible say? Christ is going to return on a white horse. You understand? That's in Revelations. You say he's going to come with a white horse. And the white is symbolic of like clean. And what is this white horse going to do? Go ahead.
And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see." And there went out another horse that was red.
No, go to the white horse part.
Sorry.
No, it's no problem. The white horse.
And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him.
And the one that sat on him got a crown. Who's going to get crowns in the Bible? Who gets crowns in the Bible? Go ahead.
Don't the elect get crowns?
Right, that's true. The elect, the Israelites. You understand? The 144,000.
Right.
They're going to get crowns on their head. When you read in 2nd Ezra chapter 13, Christ is going to give us crowns, the 144,000. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And you only can be 144,000 if you be in the truth and you keep the truth your whole life. You understand? You can't leave the truth. You understand? You got to stand it your whole life. Then you get a crown. Right? So, what the scripture says, the white horse, he's going to, what does it say about the white horse and the crowns?
And the crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer.
And the crown was given to him, and he went forth to conquer and to conquer. This is spiritual. This is talking about the truth, right? We are given the crowns, and we're going to go forth to conquer. That's what we're going to do. So this is all during the end times. This Revelations is end times vision stuff. So in the end, there's going to be a white horse that has a crown that's going to go forth conquering, go to conquer and to conquer. That's the I.S.U.P.K. What we say, take ground. You understand? We are conquering. Every time we get a new brother in the truth and we discipline him and teach him down and teach him the laws and statutes and commandments and get him down with the truth, we conquered. You understand? We conquered everything. Everything he owns now belongs to Christ. Everybody who listens to him now belongs to Christ. Everything that he is belongs to Christ. We just conquered. You understand? We just took ground by having one brother. The scripture says the angels rejoice when one brother comes into the truth. You understand? So we are conquering right now. You understand? That white horse is in the earth right now, looking to see who's worthy. How are you going to see you worthy? You got to get tried. You get tried here in the truth. You understand? You get tried when you fight temptations. When you battle and you make it to camp. And you battle and you do what you ordered to do, and you follow the law, statutes, and commandments. No matter if your family hates you, your girl leaves you, your kids don't like you, your damn, the dog don't even like you no more because, whatever, because, you in the truth now. Whatever. Everybody hates you. That's your trial to see if you even deserve a crown. If you even a real enough brother to even get a crown. Because Christ ain't going to give no crown to somebody who's weak and be like, oh, my mom don't like me.
Right.
You think the Lord who made lions and tigers and bears want to give you a crown and you all weakly? The only reason the white man got the crown right now is because we fell. You understand? And he's lifted up as an evil person to punish us. You understand?
Okay.
And you see the white man, he's above all evil. He'll kill kids, kill women, children, torture. Torture is like the white man's main thing. He tortures people. And not only torture you like put you on a wall and stab you, he torture you like every day with your life. Right. You know what I mean? You have to go work for him. You have to go bow down to him. You understand? And he go try to sleep with your woman or something. Or he's sleeping with a black woman and stuff. That's like torturing, There's all type of things that he do. Put on TV to have you get disrespected. That's him torturing you. Throwing you in prison for 25 years. That's him torturing you. The white man is evil beyond all means.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So the Lord created this evil being to be over top of us to punish us. So when he gives out the crowns to the opposite, he wants somebody who's like, who's just, how can you describe the saints? You understand? A saint is somebody who will die instead of eating pork.
That's right.
A saint is somebody who will die rather than sleep with another man's woman. When everybody else is like, oh shit, your girl trying to give it up? Shit, who am I? Who am I to say no? You know what I'm saying? Some old hottie trying to give it up to you, you like, shoot, that's not my problem, that's his problem. You know what I'm saying? And you jumping up in it and gone. Yeah. That's the average man. Right. A saint is somebody who say, you just kill me because I'm not going to do it. That's a saint.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So the Lord is giving crowns to the saints. So that lets you know what type of man a saint is. A saint ain't somebody who's not going to take a bribe when nobody's looking. Not going to do it. Well, shit, nobody's looking. I might as well do it. I can get away with it. I already know nobody's looking. A saint will never do it even if nobody's looking. Because he knows the Most High is looking.
That's right.
Go ahead.
I was going to add to it. He's going to have a whole lot of crowns to give because he's snatching them from these kingdoms.
Damn right. Damn right. So that's what this scripture in Revelations is talking about with the horseman, the white horseman. All right. The white horseman is the truth. The crowns is coming to us. We going to conquer and conquering. Right. We conquering now by getting our brothers out of this world. And then even more, when Christ returns, it's going to get turned up a notch. You understand? Because when Christ returns, it's not only conquering conquering your demons. We're going to actually be out there slaying demons. You understand? Physically slaying these heathens. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like putting the white man, physically grabbing the white man by his head and chopping it off. When when Christ returns. You understand? When Christ returns. Let me make sure to put that out there. You know, the feds is watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? Salaki. But when Christ returns, it's going to be real deal. We need to get a table so we can put strong and stuff on. Remember we had a table before for brothers to put offerings and stuff on? We need to get back with that.
Yeah.
What happened to that?
That was in Chicago.
Let's grab that table by the window, put it over there by the tithes and donations box, and let's put all our keep that on there. That's a donation. Oh, that'll be the donation table. Put that over there by the tithes and donations box. Make sure y'all give donations to the I.S.U.P.K. No, put it right there by the mat, right there. Yeah, right there. And then put the strongs on there. You know, you want to, people always talk, oh, tithes is, put that over there. Tithes is corn in my farming stuff. Well, then bring that shit too. You understand? And then, and then for all the rest of us that don't got no farm, you can bring in some money or something you bought with money and donate it to the school. And, the scripture says you more blessed to give than receive. So you can do what you want with that. You know what I'm saying? You can be a motherfucker, I ain't giving nothing. So, you know what I mean? That's on you. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I would give. I give everything I got to the U.P.K. And I'm blessed. So, y'all can do, you out in the world, y'all can do whatever the hell you want to do with your stuff. But I give everything I got to the U.P.K. And we just came from New York, Washington, D.C., eating big pizzas bigger than this table. Yeah. You know what I mean? In New York, kicking it with brothers in New York, I just got back from California. Brothers in California fed is good. Tarot living good, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, we're going to stick with the U.P.K. Right. You have something you want to say?
Yeah, I was going to just say Philly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Was out in Philly at the Angry Black Man Media Show with Captain Soccer War. You understand? Shout out to all the brothers out in Philly. Well, we eat some Philly cheesesteaks too, didn't we? Shit.
Sure did.
Can't beat that.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't have none like the first and second time with Philly. This time we got it.
Yeah, we got it in. So pay your tithes. 10% of all money you earn, go to the men of the Lord and give donations too. All right. So when Christ returns, we're going to go conquer. Because he's going to destroy the majority of the armies in the Middle East. All right. Then we're going to get spiritual powers as well. You understand? But during the time he's destroying the armies, and there's going to be a season when he is it's just death and destruction across the world like never before. You understand? It's like, I can't even describe it. You understand? It's hard. You can't even describe it because it's going to be so terrible. Right. Like how Egypt was when the firstborn died, everybody woke up and every firstborn in the family was dead. It's going to be worse than that. Christ is going to come with the angels. And the angels are going to be in chariots and get out of chariots and destroy and kill. Right. You understand? It's going to be woof.
Like, whoa.
Man, when Elijah and Elisha or whatnot, they was in Israel, and the Lord opened one of the brothers' eyes and he seen the armies of the Lord. Right. You understand? Those armies of the Lord is going to be live and in full effect. You understand? To murder and kill. All right, and then we're going to get spiritual power. The Lord says, man have not heard, ear have not seen, ears have not heard, eye have not seen, mind have not known what the Most High about to do in this world. You understand? So the spiritual powers that we're going to get, the scriptures do say we're going to run on walls. You understand? Or we're going to climb walls like mighty men. Basically, I'm paraphrasing. And it says we're going to run like horses. You understand? Which can mean any fucking thing. I'm gonna tell you right now. Anybody telling you, oh, we're gonna have this exact spiritual power, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. You understand? Because you don't know what the Most High gonna do. Brother might be flying, a brother might be flying a chariot, or he might be walking. You don't even fucking know. You understand? Nobody knows for a fact on that day. But just know it's going to be more than any man have even thought of, or eye have seen, or ear have heard. You ain't never heard about it before. You ain't never seen it before. It ain't nothing you even thought about. That's how it's going to be. Go ahead.
Like horses, when they talk about us being, running like horses, right? Horses, when you look at war horse and horses going into war, he's fierce. He's kicking up the earth with him and everything. You know what I'm saying? You can feel, you know what I'm saying? You can hear the hoofs hitting the ground, and his countenance is, you know, the horse somehow take on like the spirit of the rider. You know what I'm saying? The rider's looking fierce, that horse looking just as fierce.
Mm-hmm. Damn right, damn right. All right, let's get the rest of that scripture. So when Christ returns, there's going to be some conquering to be done. All right, that's why you got to keep your spirit up, keep your spirit on fire, because you want to be a part of that number. What's that old song? Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, how I want to be part of that number. That's the Israelite song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. That's the Israelite song.
That's right.
You understand? Right. And it's talking about some real shit that we really want. All right, you want to be a part of that number when the saints go marching in, because when we go marching in, we ain't marching for like how what the marching band. People think, oh, it's like the marching band. When the saints go marching in, we're gonna blow the trumpets and sing the songs of the Lord and dance.
Right. Yeah.
They say that's what's about to happen when the saints go marching. No, the scriptures say it's going to be like the Garden of Eden before us, and then it's going to be like a fire behind us. Right. You know what that means? That means we're going to destroy all the good shit that's going on. Everybody living good. People in Asia, China, Vietnam, they got big cities and they balling out. You know, Ferraris. It's looking good when we get there. But after we ran through that, it's going to look like it's going to be fire. All the Maseratis going to be on fire. All the hotels going to be turned over. You know, all the little beds, you know, all the nice houses, the furniture, everything. You know how the police do when they come in your crib? It's all nice, you know, your crib set up how you want it. Then the police come search it. They throw everything around, looking for a little bag like this big. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Turn up everything.
Yeah, they tear moving everything. That's how it's going to be when we leave these cities. You understand? But, you know, it's going to be even more destruction behind it, because you don't know what type of weapons we're going to be having. You know how it's going to be blood on the walls, and, you know, and do not listen to GMS. We will not be raping white women in that day. There is absolutely no raping of women when we go to war. All right, absolutely none. We're not gonna go in and be every week destroying the city, and then one brother in the room and you see a little white woman in the corner. He's like, oh yeah, come here. Oh. Yeah, Christ had returned, so you can get with a nasty ass Salakia, a nasty behind white woman. Come on, damn, man, damn.
Well, go ahead. Our military was always different from everybody else's military. You see what I'm saying? We didn't do things like that. That was never our custom to go into a village or whatever and rape the women. That was never our custom. That's a heathen custom. They did that. You know what I'm saying?
Even the law of the concubine says to cut her hair and cut her nails and give her a time of 30 days of mourning, and then you start she starts to be your wife. Even then, it ain't no like grab her up and snatch her up, you know, at war and stuff. It's an understood thing back in those days. You know, you just take her as a captive and she's yours, and you know she's gonna be living in your house, being taken care of, and then she's gonna be your wife. You understand? But even that concubine, the concubine ain't no raping thing.
No.
You understand? If she never wants to really marry you, you know, you just sell her off or something. You know what I mean? Or marry her off to somebody, but she's gonna get married. You know what I'm saying? And you know that's our custom of war, but it's not no raping thing. All right, so when when it's conquering, when the white horse, when it's time for us to conquer, so like you know, when Christ returns and we out taking out these cities, going to Moscow, going to Cairo, Egypt, and all that, we're not going to be raping women. All right, we're not, unless you find an Israelite woman. Then you can take her in your camp, and she can live in your house. And then you can, after the time of her mourning, then you can make her your woman. Other than that, it ain't gonna be no raping. You know, and that ain't raping. You understand? Don't get it twisted. Also, Trot, can you open that window over there? You know, the one by the TV. Go ahead. What you got something to say? Oh no, it's a special way you got to do it. Okay. To not knock over everything, and you know what I'm saying. Okay. You just focus on learning. You understand?
That's right.
That's all you got to do.
All right.
Let me get Revelations 1 and 2. Someone who got it? Let me just read it off top.
Okay.
Revelations 1 and 2. Open them both up and then pull up the curtains. Let's get some fresh air in here. It's about that time off the drop.
Right.
Get that fan going.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah, man. We live in the elements over here. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got that old, you know, they got central air at their house. You know what I mean? Keep the house at 70 degrees no matter what temperature it is. When it's cold outside, it's cold in the school. When it's hot outside, it's hot in the school. You understand? We old school that way. You understand? Go ahead, let's get it. Revelations 1 and 4. Or 1 and 2. Or 1 and 3. I think we had 3. After the white horseman.
If you want to tell, just give it strong.
Whoever wants to get ranked and get the kingdom first, read. You know that's how you do everything in the truth. If you want to be the first man to get the kingdom and be in the kingdom, then you do it first. You do it now. You understand? You don't wait till next month or next week. You know, some brothers, oh man, I love y'all. I've been watching y'all for 20 years on YouTube. Nigga, what the hell are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You trying to get a kingdom or not? You know what I'm saying? Y'all brothers watching us on YouTube for 20 years. Or, 10 years. All right, go ahead and get it. Whoever got it.
The book of Revelations, chapter 1, verse 4. John, to the 7 churches which are in Asia, grace be unto you.
Hold it right there. Revelations 6 and 2. Get the fan from my bedroom. Just make sure my red ain't in there. She's in my office, I believe. Just grab the fan. It's in my bedroom. Then let's set it up over here. Oh, by the window. Get some air circulating. Just announce yourself what you're going on, so she can know. Tell her you go into the room. Go ahead. Revelation 6 and I believe 2, right after the horseman.
Revelations chapter 6, verse 2. And I saw, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he that went forth conquering and to conquer.
Damn right. Go ahead.
And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see. And verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat.
This is, if you live back during this day, you will kind of understand what he's saying a little better, right? As far as breaking the seal, then the horsemen go out. It's like today if I said, I saw a man make a phone call and he left in his car, and then he left in his car. You see what I'm saying? What does that tell you? He about to go do something. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get that door. Matter of fact, Sloppy Trooper, young man, you can't do it. You gotta have an officer or a trooper do it. Yeah, y'all almost ready, man. Y'all almost ready. Y'all got some more time to be young man. Fight your demons and stuff. Hey, y'all about to you're gonna be on a guard. I'm on Shamar. And we got some Evan Williams and some wine and all of that. You brought some too?
Yeah, I brought some strong too.
It's going down. We'll save some for tomorrow. Then. Matter of fact, what you got?
I got
what is it? I can't tell.
Some white. We got some white strong set in the dark.
Okay. Well then, well let's just rock it out. We'll save a good amount for tomorrow.
Come, sir.
It's going down. You understand? Your PK's down.
That's right.
All right. So far, where was we at? Conquering. Went to conquer. Oh, okay. You would understand this about the seal being broken and the horseman riding off, because back in the day, you had, let's say you was all the kingdoms, right? And you was a king. You would get a letter from somewhere. You had to break the seal to read the letter. You see in the movies where they got the little wax. They stamp it on the little roll of paper and they say, "Give this to the king." And the guy rides on a horseman with the little thing, to send the message off. That's how it was back in the day. To get a message off. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he's saying in the vision. He saw the seal broken, then the horse is off. You see what I'm saying? Basically going to get the order done. It's like it's in motion now. The king said it. He wrote it down. Broke the seal. Now the order is out and it's about to get done. You understand? If you in the U.P.K for a while, you'll understand what that means. Like when something gets said by an order gets said, things start moving. You understand? Brothers start moving. Shit starts happening. This is what John is saying in the vision. You understand? Right now, it's hard for us to understand because we don't use seals. You don't use, it's more, now you gotta say, I seen him unlock the code on his phone.
Right.
and send the message. And, then you'll be like, okay, I kind of see what's happening. Okay, something's being said here. Something's being told. Yeah, so you don't go. Alright? So read it again from that part. Where after the conquering and the conquer.
Okay.
Is the fan on?
So back at verse 3.
Yeah, put it on high and then put it in the window or something.
Back at verse 3 then, that's right
after the conquering and the conquer.
Okay. Revelations chapter 6 verse 3. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see. Chapter 4, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red.
Shit, hold up. We might have too much electricity running in this room. Man, we got the lights, the speakers. It might short. What can we spare? See if we can turn off that light right there in where that part and see how it looks. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, let's do it like that. Let's do it like that. Let's see. Shit, that light go out. You know what I mean? And everything out. Then we gotta go in the basement and all the water straight out. Don't make it to the ISUPK, man. We got a lot of stuff to fix around
right,
this place.
Damn right.
Get this thing right. All right. Let's get back on the scripture.
And power was given to him.
True. Offside side.
Come.
Get some evidence. Go ahead. Keep reading.
And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
All right, we'll go up a little more back to the start about the red horseman. This is a good swallow, not too much.
Revelations chapter 6 verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red.
So now you got the seal breaking. The seal broke, and then the horseman went out. That was red. You understand? So you got to understand how it was back then. You understand? Like I said, they get the seal or message, and then they send out a horseman to get it done. You understand? Go tell the battalion over in northern whatever country to that they're going to be attacked in 6 weeks or something or whatever, or to move that whole army somewhere. Just sending out the messages. That's how war was back then. That's why the messenger would say, "Don't kill the messenger." And messenger was a big thing in war.
Right.
If a motherfucker killed your messenger, that means it's all out. You understand? So this is like, bam, you got the seal, then the red horseman went out. Go ahead. And if I could, the red horseman is about to go get stuff done. He's about to do something. He got the order, because the seal was broken, they read the order, now he's about to go do it. Go ahead.
And power was given to him.
And power was given to him. So you got the order, you also got power with the order.
Yeah, right.
You understand? You'll understand that when you're in the UPK for a little longer. You understand? The white man understand it because he understands rulership a little bit. Basically, who's in charge here? That's basically what it says. You go somewhere and somebody comes and says, "Hey, you can't do that in here." He got power there. You understand? He's in charge in that place. You go to the post office, they say, "Hey, everybody get the line over there." They have power in that post office. They were given that power by the post office to be in charge. Now, power was given to this horseman. What power was given to him? Go ahead.
And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
To do what?
To take peace from the earth.
Ooh, what's this angel? This is actually angels. All right, that's what he's seeing. It's visions, but the visions are representative of angels going out and doing this. Go ahead.
And that they should kill one another.
Now, this angel and this horseman had power to take peace from the earth. What do black people who are Christians, who are actually an anti-Christ religion, they are anti-Christ. If you're a Christian, you're anti-Christ. You are against Christ. All right? What do they say? What do Christians say? You go to the streets, you go to marches, protests, Christian churches. What are they saying in the churches? What's one of the main things? Think about this topic. This angel's supposed to take away peace. What do the Christians say? Go ahead, Trooper. I mean, young man.
They always say it's a love thing. It's all love, and no matter what.
No, that's not the one. You want to say it's one phrase that they say that has to do with this.
Oh,
he says he's here to take away peace. What do the Christians say? Go ahead.
God loves everybody.
No, think of the word peace. I never gave it to you. They say we need peace in the streets.
Right.
Peace in the streets. Oh, peace in the Middle East.
Yeah.
You understand?
right.
Man, that's what these Christians are saying. But that's not what God is doing. That's not what the Most High or Christ is doing.
Yeah, right.
They sending out angels. They sending out horsemen to take away the peace. It means ain't gonna be no peace. So if you're trying to make and create peace, you are going against what Christ is about.
Damn right.
Because Christ is about everything the Father is about. He told you, I don't come and say my words, I just say what the Father said already. You know what I'm saying? Based on paraphrasing. Christ ain't say nothing new. Everything he said was already said.
Damn right.
You understand? It was already done what God already wanted. What we should have already been doing. You understand? So peace is going to be taken away from this place. Everybody, oh, I don't want peace. We should need peace. Everybody need to get a, can we all, what Rodney King said, can we all get along?
Right.
What do the Black Lives Matter people, they really want peace with the white man.
Right.
We don't want peace with the white man.
Damn right.
I.S.U.P.K, we don't want peace with the white man.
That's right.
We don't want peace with nobody.
Damn right.
Right.
We know there's a spirit in the earth that's going to take away peace.
Damn right.
So what do we should do? Prepare for war.
Damn
That's
You
right.
understand? It's only that. It's only makes sense.
Right.
If you know, because we have the understanding of the Lord in these scriptures, when the Lord said, he's going to take, he has power to take away peace. Ain't like he got, suggestions or he might do it or he's thinking about it. He already got power to do it.
Damn right.
You understand? To take away peace. So you got all these people, you watch Fox News and CNN, watch they put a black person on there who starts saying, we're against the war and we don't need no war, we need peace talks. Be careful when they say peace talks.
Oh, yeah.
When the white man says peace talks, he's actually saying it's about to be war.
I'm about to kill you.
He's about to kill you.
Yeah.
If the white man says, everything's okay here, that means he hates you. He's like, all right, I'm about to figure out a way to kill you.
Damn right.
You understand? He don't mean, it's going to be good between me and you. He means, okay, right now it's good. I'm going to say it's good so you can let your guard down, and then I'm going to stab you in the back when you're not looking.
Right.
Because
Damn right.
you think we're cool.
Right.
Go ahead. Everybody got something to say about that. Everybody got something to say about that. You had something to say?
Yeah. When the white man says peace, his version of peace is him getting rid of you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Him
right.
doing something to destroy you because the way that he see it, you coming in opposition to peace. His definition of peace.
Right.
Damn right.
Go ahead, officer. You say something to say? Officer outside.
Come, sir. So like what you were saying was a heavy point because the other day I was watching the news and it was talking about, they trying to pass a law with the automatic rifles, right? The AR-15s and shit. And we all know why they're trying to pass that law. It ain't because, just think about it. Since the 40s, you had the Italians, you had the Russians, you had all these gang members running around with the Tommy guns,
Right.
shooting up shit. You know what I'm saying? Then when they came to the hood, you mean all across America, hundreds upon hundreds black people died with automatic rifle fire in the hood. But the second some schools get shot up, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's the AR-15 that's the problem. They still ain't figured out that it's the white man that's the problem. But when they was talking about it, right, sir? They had, every person that they had for the bill to get the bill passed to stop the sale of automatic rifles was black. I was like, where's all the white people at?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They had pastor such and such, deacon so-and-so. I'm like, man, and I was thinking in my head, whenever you need a sellout, boy, you just go to the Christian church.
Right.
You get a sellout real
You
quick.
get one fast.
It did. They showed like 7 niggas talking about we got to stop the AR-15s. Like, what black schools has got shot up? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come on with the jokes. And then they had one white guy talking about, well, it's still our Second Amendment, and I don't think that we should ban the sale of automatic rifles.
Right.
That shit was just hilarious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you got niggas speaking on a problem that's not even our problem.
Right.
They ain't had nothing to say about these cops killing niggas or none of that.
Right.
It wasn't Pastor so-and-so or Deacon such thing, but they talking about banning AR-15s so white kids don't get shot up in school.
All right, and look, hold that right there. You want to say something real quick?
No.
All right, and look, they don't understand that the Lord. I'm trying to make this as clear as possible. The Lord has sent an angel, a powerful angel.
Damn right.
A powerful angel that can make you die right now, if he wanted to.
Damn right.
If it was to help his order, if it was going to help him do what he had to do, because he has power to do it. If it'll help him take peace from the earth, he'll have you killed tonight.
Damn right.
You see what I'm saying? There's an angel out there that has that power that's out there doing it now. That's working all around the world. You understand? And he has power to take peace from the earth. And he is exercising it. So I'm trying to make sure brothers understand, and people watching, there will not be peace as long as the white man is in rulership.
That's right.
You understand? It's not going to be no peace.
Damn right.
And that's going to be, basically, you know, a good amount of our lives is going to be the white man is in rulership. Christ is returning very soon, very quickly.
Damn right.
You understand? But as far as we're concerned, as long as the white man's in rulership, there will not be peace.
Right.
That means brothers are going to get killed by the police.
Right.
Because what does that do? Creates war.
Right.
Damn right.
It disturbs the peace.
Right.
Then you got these uppity Negroes marching. Then they getting smacked upside the head by the police. Now they mad against the police. Now it's taking away peace.
Right.
Instead of you just chilling, going to work, and coming home and watching the fucking basketball game. God damn, I hate the damn sports. Just thinking about it, them sports keep us docile as hell.
Right.
But you know, because they let us exercise war in sports instead of exercising war with our people. You know,
Right.
but obviously we need the truth to really exercise war and be successful. You understand? But another topic. There's going to be no peace. There's no peace in the Middle East. No peace nowhere. Every country in the world right now is buying arms and weapons.
Right.
They are not brainwashed like black people.
Right.
Black people are brainwashed. And you walk outside, that black dude walking down the street is brainwashed. He might be, yeah, fuck all the shit, I'll kill you, nigga, you won't fucking talk to me like that, you know what I mean? But then at the same time, he'll be the same one talking about, oh, you can't hate the white man, that's wrong to hate.
Right.
When it comes to something serious like that, like standing up for your people against other people, the same one who's all thug, kill a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Will be saying, you can't talk about Martin Luther King like that. Martin Luther King was, about love and about this and that. He's an idiot. He's foolish. And he's brainwashed.
Right.
Understand? They are not. They can't even. To be honest, they don't even deserve to stand in front of us with the knowledge that we have.
Damn right.
The knowledge we have is the knowledge that will change the world.
Damn right.
Like the knowledge that's in this UPK is the knowledge to change the world. And these brothers in the world, they don't even deserve to even be in our presence half the damn time.
Breathe the same air as us.
Yeah, but at the same time, we were that way one time.
Damn right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn
So
right.
it's just a tough thing, dealing with brothers in the world, but then knowing that it's a wicked brother and he damn near ready to disrespect the Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But just know, God don't want everybody saved.
Right.
Christ don't want everybody saved. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So if a brother is trying to deny the truth and this and that, you cut him in the scriptures or something, or if it's expedient or good, you want to sharpen up on him, don't waste your time on them. You understand? Because if a motherfucker not going to get it, that's most likely the Lord. Christ talked in parables. He said because he don't want everybody to understand what he's saying.
Right.
You understand? You see, he's saying I can talk to them when they know what I'm saying. I'll just say it like this: the kingdom of heaven is like a chair, and when you put the chair on the roof, it'll fall down.
Right.
And then he leaves.
Yeah.
This dude's like, this Christ, he's healing people.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be the Messiah. He ain't no damn Messiah. Or they mad or confused.
Right.
Yeah, he told you that. He told you that so you can be confused.
Yeah, right.
Or like the brothers from nowadays, just tell me straight up. Just tell me. You know what I'm saying?
And Christ didn't do it straight up.
Right.
He went out there at camp speaking to everybody out at the camp speaking. He talking them straight parables. Kingdom of heaven is like a fig tree. To where when the figs fall, the tree dies.
Right.
And that's like the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
Everybody like, what the? What?
Right.
So when are we going to take down the white man and the Romans?
Right.
That's what they
Yeah,
when are we going to get the order to kill all the Romans? That's what they looking for.
Right.
You understand? But they don't understand. You understand? They don't understand what they're supposed to do. Because you can't be sitting there trying to kill all the Romans, kill all the white man, but you ain't even right with the Most High.
Right.
Right.
You know, the whole purpose that the white man is in rulership is because you wasn't right with the Most High.
Yeah, right.
We wasn't right with the Most High.
Yeah, right.
So now you want to kill him because you ain't right with the Most High still.
Right.
No, you got to get right with the Most High.
That's right.
Then the Most High will say, "You ready?"
Right.
Now I can bless you with some real shit.
Right.
Now you ready? Now I can give you put you on some real game on how this thing works called life. You understand? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, when we was in the world, we ain't know shit how the world worked.
Right.
Right.
There ain't no black man alive that knows how the world works in the world.
Right.
The only way you're gonna know how the world really works is if you're in the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
It's the only way.
Right.
You understand? Because the scriptures say the world was created for our sakes.
Right.
Damn right.
So everything is really even here for the Israelites and for the chosen people.
Damn right.
So you definitely damn sure don't understand that in Christianity.
Right.
Or in the world. You think the world is for everybody to have love and have a good time and to enjoy the world and live. You only live once and
Right.
that ain't what the world is about.
Well,
The world is about the Israelites ruling everything and telling everything what to do and making everything work for us and us just living like a real glorious and lush and lavish lifestyle.
That's right.
That's what the world is really
That's right.
But we fucked it up. So now, you know what I mean, we gotta get put at the bottom and the white man is living a lavish lifestyle and we just sitting there as slaves on the bottom.
Right.
We ain't know what the world is about when we in the world.
Right.
You only gonna know it in I.S.U.P.K. after years of training and studying.
Right.
Then you're going to start to understand how the world really works.
Damn right.
Right.
Go ahead.
But Will, sir, the rest of the world got it right now.
Right.
They got it right now. While we at the bottom, you can look and see Japan and how they coming up with all of these. Remember, they had them mopeds decked out with, they had rims on the mopeds and, you know what I'm saying? The world is just having a ball right now. Off of our blood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
China done brought themselves out of a third world situation, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
By holding and controlling the stock market was established off slaves.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They getting it right now.
Selling food in our hood.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So now next is our turn. You see what I'm saying?
That's
right.
That's fair. That would be fair for us for everybody to rule and then we just be ruling with them. They're not gonna let that happen.
Right.
Come on,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, the Chinese made a pretty penny off of black people.
Man.
You know how they say if you go to one of these third world countries, all you need is like $1,000 and you'll live like a king.
Right.
Your $1,000 will go far. You can live a year off $1,000.
Right.
Think about the money these Chinese people making in America off of black people and then taking it back to China.
Right. Right.
They taking. You think you buying a $5 shrimp fried rice? They taking that $5 and send it back to China.
Right.
That's $500 or $50. That's not $500. Probably $50 right there. You just threw them $5. That's $50 in China.
Right.
You understand? They about to have 20 meals off of that $5.
Right.
They doing that all across the world.
Right.
That's why they all gonna get fucked up. Salaki, excuse my language. The scriptures say all of them drunk of the wine of the wrath. It's like if one of these brothers come in here and he rich and he buy drinks for he bring bottles. And we all drink like, yeah, we having a good time. Woo!
Right.
But we don't know he went and raped and killed and robbed the liquor store to get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we drinking and having a good time. Think about it if we knew that he did it that way.
Right.
If we knew he just robbed and raped and murdered somebody to get that wine and liquor, and we sitting here drinking like, yeah, man, shit, good job. You hit that dick like a motherfucker, man.
Right.
And that's what these other nations are doing when they take money and get rich with America.
Right.
That's right.
Same exact thing. You understand? That's why the Lord's compared it. He said, you drink another wine.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
Right quick. That's just like, say for instance, bringing it into the hood, right? You always had some dude, you know what I'm saying, that sold big dope. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he had a bunch of people around him, and a lot of them didn't even sell dope. You know what I'm saying? But they benefited off the dope money that he had. So when the police come to get everybody, they ain't gonna give a damn whether you selling the dope or not. You getting on the scene too. You getting ready to get an indictment also. Or they're gonna put you in a situation to try and force you to snitch on him and give, intricate parts of the details of his drug empire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna get touched too.
Right. You're right. Outside Zah, if you could share the Facebook video of the live stream and tag everybody in the camp in it.
Come, sir.
Tarak, Napatazah, Nakashwan, Hamakobaf, and Napatazah. Alright, so let's get back onto the scriptures. You understand? Where are we at? Revelations
chapter 6, verse 4.
Go ahead.
And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
The power was given to take peace from the earth. We just went over all of that. There's no more peace in the earth. Trust me. If you're trying to make peace somewhere, there's an angel who has a lot of power to make sure it don't work.
That's right.
We're not at peace with nobody. Right now, we at war with everybody.
That's right.
We at war with the neighbors. I'm at war with my mom. I'm at war with my dad. I'm at war with my sister, and I'm at war with my brother. I'm at war to come out on top, and then them to come to me and say, little brother, you was right the whole time.
Damn right.
Christ is black. Save us. Tell us the truth. We're going to follow the I.S.U.P.K. That's what we have war about. So they will say Christianity is wrong, and you are right. That's what we have war about.
Right.
You understand? There's no peace anywhere. You're not even at peace with the people at your job. People at your job hate you.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you right now, they hate you. They hate the stuff that they hate everything UPK about you.
Right.
If they don't say nothing about it, it's just because they too scared. And they don't have the power to say nothing about it. You understand? But they hate you. It's not for you to turn around and hate them, but it's for you to turn around and understand these motherfuckers hate me, and I already know, because I'm going to destroy everything they love about this world. We're going to be responsible to destroy the myth of Christmas. We're going to be responsible to destroy the myth of Valentine's Day.
Right.
When the bitch at work, she don't get a Valentine's card from her man, and she all mad, and because of something you dropped. That's war.
Right.
You understand? Yeah, good. That's how you need to be saying.
Right.
The scriptures say, set thy face hard against their face.
That's right.
We all knew that growing up. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in the hood, you got, everybody mean mugging everybody.
Yeah.
That's like a normal thing. We think that's a normal thing growing up. That's not normal. It's not normal for us to mean mug each other, but it is normal growing up in this hell.
Right.
You understand? Right. So if you grew up like that, which we all did, then it's fine to just transition straight into the truth. Right. You know what I'm saying? You walking down the street, nigga mean mug you mean mug him. Right. Y'all both know. All right, that nigga, okay, no sweat. Right. You don't cross me, I ain't gonna cross you. It is good. Everybody's good. But that's how it is. It ain't no peace, love, and all love talk and this and that. That's why the UPK, that's why we have weapons. That's why we have dogs. That's why we have security cameras. That's why we train. That's why we work out. That's why we make sure our women don't hinder our progress in this truth, in our warfare. That's why we do what we do. You understand? Everything we do in the UPK is for war. Do you understand? That's why we got the setup. The setup is here to teach you about war. You understand? Everything about the setup. Candlesticks to light your warfare. You understand? The wine to give yourself some strength through the warfare. Everything. You understand? Right. The bread, eating that bread is for warfare. It's all war. All right, read more about this angel.
And that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Verse 5.
That's it on that, I believe, so far. All right. It was given to him a great sword. Right? And he was given power that the people on earth should kill one another.
Right.
You understand? Ain't going to be no peace in nowhere. We're not going to be at peace. There's not going to be peace in the world. Don't get surprised. Like now, you know, you should probably be used to it by now when you see videos of cops killing black men.
Right.
Like we're at war. You shouldn't be surprised.
Right.
You understand? Brothers are going to die in war. There's going to be some casualties. You understand? The only ones that surprised is the people that want peace.
Right.
You understand? They're the ones who are surprised.
Right.
He's not supposed to do that. He's supposed to uphold the law.
Right.
You're an idiot. He ain't supposed to uphold the law to black people.
Right.
Right.
His whole job is to keep black people in their damn place.
Damn right.
That's his whole job. Ain't about the keeping the law is for white people.
Right.
So white people don't break the law against other white people.
Right.
Because first of all, when the Constitution was written, we were in slavery.
That's right.
We was considered 3/5 of a man. So what does that mean? 3/5 of a man. So that means me and Officer Tarak constitute one man.
Right.
And a couple of
Or one man and one. 1.1 man. We 1.1 of a man. Both of us. So if you kill both of us, you killed 1.1 man.
Right.
You ain't even killed two people. You just killed that. You killed one man basically.
A half a nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You killed one person by killing both of us.
Right. Right.
And that's after the Constitution. The Constitution said every man's created equal. The white man's the devil. He really should have just been honest and said every white man is created equal.
Right.
Damn right.
That's what he really meant.
Right.
Right.
That's what he really meant when he wrote that. All right. So.
Damn right.
Oh, go ahead.
That's like if I will. And they knew something. We was looked at as cattle. You know what I'm saying? So that excluded us from that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we start thinking, remember, I'm a man. I'm a man. You ever seen movies where you got to sit there and convince the devil that you a man?
Right.
Yeah, basically. Just look at the white man with both eyes open. That's all. You understand? White man is not your friend. He's not your buddy. Go ahead, officer. Yes, I'm going to bring up. Make it quick.
Yeah, so like you said, I was going to say, and we done went over this before in class, with all them changing these constitutional laws, so man and man can get married, woman and woman, you can fuck animals, and so like in my language, do all this other devil shit. They still ain't changed that 3/5 of a man for the Negroes. You know what I'm saying? They still ain't changed that. We can get married, dude can get married, but we still can't be a whole goddamn man.
Right.
Why would you want to change it if you was a white person?
Damn right.
I mean, come on now. Goddamn.
So the Constitution, the special white man perks.
If I went to an average black man and said, all right, look, I'll give you power to where everybody has to listen to you. Or look, I'll make it specific. Everybody who has, everybody who's wearing a black shirt or black clothes, anybody who has black clothes, they have to listen to you and do what you say, and they are beneath you. Black person be like, oh yeah, give me that. I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody has, you in charge of everything or something like that or something. Nobody's going to just give up power like that. Black people, we would do it because we're slaves and we don't even understand power.
Right.
But a white man is not going to sit there and give up white privilege I mean, why would he give up his own privilege? You know what I'm saying? Why would you give up your own privilege? If I say, look, you have the power to where you can get in any car and drive it around the city and drive it all your life, and nobody gonna mess with you. Even if you stole it, no matter what. You took it off the lot, brand new Mercedes, Benz, what's some cars? Rolls Royce.
Right.
You can just get in it, it'll open the door for you automatically, and you can turn it on and drive it and do whatever you want the rest of your life. How many people, period, gonna turn that down?
That's a hell of an analogy right there.
Yeah, right.
Nobody gonna turn down that power because it's like, shit, I can do more. I can do more.
Right.
So why would a white person turn down white privilege?
Right.
Yeah, right.
Means, okay, the police gonna never pull you over or never really arrest you. You get off on crimes with little penalty. I mean, you got it made.
Right.
Go ahead.
You'll be the next car conglomerate or whatever you call it. What do you want to call it? You'll be one of the top car sales companies on the earth behind that. Why give that up, right?
Why would a white man give up white privilege? That's why the scriptures say the saints are going to take the kingdom. The white man ain't going to ever give up white privilege.
No.
We're going to take that shit from him.
When
Christ returns, we're going to take that shit from him.
That's right.
That's all.
Right.
You're going to be like, get your hands off me. You're going to say, what? Smack the hell out of there when Christ returns.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be looking surprised. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You're gonna be looking for the police. Ain't gonna be no police.
Right. That's right.
Police gonna be scared.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a whole bunch of black men in power looking at him like,
Right.
it's like you better do what he says, because the beating is gonna continue. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna take the white man's privilege from him.
That's right.
You understand? Right. He's gonna have like some little possessions, his little possessions. We're gonna take it, ramsack through it, throw it all over the place. What's in this bag? Okay, nothing.
Right.
And then throw the bag and say, get on.
Right.
Kick his ass, get on.
And
he's gonna have to go pick it up off the floor. You know what I mean? That we're gonna take his white privilege from him.
Damn right.
He gonna be like, oh, you have no right to search my things.
Slut.
when Christ returns.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So, the white man ain't gonna give that up. We're gonna take it from him.
Damn right.
That's what these fake Israelite groups don't understand. These Christian churches don't understand. Everybody don't understand.
Damn right.
And it's all right. We understand it, and Christ is gonna give us the power to make it happen too.
Damn right.
Let's get more. Let's get Isaiah 65:2. All right, Isaiah 65:2. Also, Isaiah, was you able to share it?
Yes, sir, I'll share it.
Okay, the water. Go ahead, young man. You got it?
Yes, you want to continue to read?
Isaiah 65:2.
Yeah.
Say whenever anybody has scripture, say all I can have it, and then everybody responds, and then you can read it. What they say?
Oh, up you don't have it?
Isaiah chapter 65, verse 2. I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people.
Whoa, right there. The Most High, it's just really black people don't have no damn faith, man. I'm gonna be real. Black people don't have no damn faith. The Most High have been stretching out his hand to us about this rulership stuff, about this power stuff, about being in charge, putting the other nations beneath you, ruling over everything. The Most High have been trying to get us to do that forever, for the longest.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Black people have no faith, first of all, which means they're scared of the other nations and they don't think the Lord can really make it happen. And second of all, they got a love for the other nations for what they can see. Right now, you can see a white man might have money and connections. Oh yeah, if I get good with this white man, shoot, he might get me in the door.
Right.
He might get me in the door. Give me an NBA contract. He might give me a record deal. You know. You go to you in front of a white man to for a record deal. You think you got it made now, but that's that's what you can see.
Right.
When the scriptures talk about faith, it's about shit. It's about stuff you can't see.
Right.
Faith is stuff you can't really see.
Right.
You understand? If you can see it, then it ain't really faith.
Right.
I'm telling you now, if you can see it, it ain't really faith. If you already got enough money for it, then it ain't faith.
Damn right.
You understand? It's faith if you want something that looks like it could never happen. Looks like it's not possible. That's faith.
That's right.
And that's what black people don't have. They have none of that. None of it. Christians, none of it. Christians don't have no damn faith. You understand? They got faith in getting a job. That's what they got faith in.
Right, that's it.
If they get a job, then all the answers to their prayers is answered.
Right.
But the Lord has been reaching out to us, letting us know we'll be above all the nations. You read in the Old Testament. He says, if you keep these laws and do them, I will set you on high above all nations.
Damn right.
You'll be the lender and not the borrower.
That's right.
Your store will be blessed. You'll be blessed in the city. Blessed when you walk out. Blessed when you come in. Blessed all over the place. You'll just be the shit.
Damn right.
Excuse my language. Black people don't have enough faith to do what the Lord said to get that stuff. They rather do what the white man says that they can see, and then let the white man give them a crumb.
Right.
You understand? That's what they have faith in. You know what I mean? Go ahead, make it quick.
And then they'll take that crumb and they'll say, that's the blessing of God right there. So what does that tell everybody else? That crumb that fell from their master's table, they got it and gobbled it up and called it the blessing of the Lord. So what does that tell everybody else that the blessing of the Lord is? Black people, crumbs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. For example, if a black man get an NBA contract, you can't tell him nothing. He made it. He is the dream, the American dream, the black man's dream. He is everything that any man could ever want in life because he got the NBA contract,
right,
or the NFL contract. But what is it? What is? How much money does he make compared to how much money basketball makes?
The owner.
Crumbs.
Right.
Crumbs. He think he made it because he getting a $2 million contract. He bouncing the ball, running up and down the court all day and night.
Right.
Broke his leg. Right. Yeah, he got to get a shot and still run on the broken leg. Right. He getting fights on the court for his little crumbs. The white man is up in the skybox drinking, fucking women, chilling, and making 30 times, 20 times more money than you are.
Right.
And he's just sitting there.
Right.
And the black man running a mile a minute.
Right.
The water for that. All right, go ahead.
And by the time you're 50, you all broken up. Your knees are shot. Your back's bad. You know what I'm saying? You got all type. You done had to have all kind of surgeries. You got damn centipede scars on your damn knees. While his knee, you know what I'm saying? Right. This nigga, you 50 and you messed up like that. He's 80 and still got 2 good knees. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So we sitting here running around, spending our whole life putting the ball in the hoop for crumbs. Right. So, but the Lord told us we would be the lenders and not the borrowers. Right now, we're the borrowers. Right. You got to get a car loan, a house loan, or this loan, or that loan. You got to sign a deal, which is basically saying, okay, I'll do this for you if you loan me this amount of money. If I cannot complete all of this, you're gonna take all that fucking money back, and I'm gonna be owing you money.
Right.
The Lord said we can be the ones writing off $2 million contracts. We could be the ones giving car loans, giving house loans, because we got enough money to get as many houses and cars as we want. We making the houses and cars. We got the power. We'd say, okay, I'll let you use this car. Just make sure you give me $300 a month, and then I'll do that for everybody.
Right.
Because we got it like that.
Yeah, right.
The Lord said we can be like that, but we turned our backs on the Lord. You understand? We turned our backs on the Lord because, well, look, why deal with the Lord who's saying stuff you can't see when you can just deal with the white man and you can see?
Right.
You seen these guys get NBA contracts and get millions. They on YouTube. They on TV. Why deal with the Lord and go with what He promising you when you can just go at the white man and you can already see? Look at all those guys. You can see it. You can see them getting money. You can see them getting bitches. So excuse my language, getting women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can see them, but you can't see it with the Lord.
Right.
So that's a temptation.
Right.
And the weak fall at that temptation.
Damn right.
I.S.U.P.K ain't built off the weak.
Goddamn right.
You understand? I.S.U.P.K ain't built off the cowardly.
That's right.
The ones who, you always watch the movies. There's always one guy who's like, get us out of here. Who's panicking and stuff. And everybody's like, look, we gotta, he's ready to turn on everybody so he can save himself.
Right.
You always got that guy in the movie. That's almost every black man who denies the truth.
Right.
That's every black man who denies the truth.
Yeah, right.
He's too scared. He's too frantic. He's too worried. He's like a woman, and he just he's just like, oh, let's get out of here now. We can't wait any longer. Right. And he's just fucking up the whole thing. In the movie, they got their plan set up so they can win. And then this guy, he's like, it's never going to work. And then he hits the button and mess up the whole plan for everybody.
Right.
So he can run away and shit.
Right.
He's like, get me out of here.
Yeah.
That's black people who deny the truth.
Man,
they like, man, I don't want to go through this hardship. Let me just press the button and get out of here now.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
That is huge with black women. You know what I'm saying? That is a huge mentality because they'll go into panic mode quick as hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody going right there, go right into panic mode. You know what I'm saying? And then get mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Want to turn on you and everything just out of some discomfort. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's heavy. It's heavy. Officer Isupk, turn that fan this way towards us up here. Officer Isupk. All right. Let's get Isaiah 65:2.
Okay.
Isaiah chapter 65 verse 2. I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people.
The Lord spread out his hand all day. Make sure it's facing me and Officer Tarak so we can be cool. Yeah, I think that was good. Yeah, put it back. Maybe if you need to push the window down to squish it to make sure it stays still.
I'm gonna just put a chair right here and do it.
I feel it now. So if you can hold it in that position, that's good enough. Yeah, we can feel it. Yeah. The Lord said, what? Read it again.
I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people.
Damn. The Lord, I damn near feel bad for the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, he's got all the power in the world, the most powerful being. He done created everything and all. He has the final say on everything. And he's sitting there stretching out his hand saying, roll with me, man. Roll with me and stop all that foolishness. Stop getting fucked up. Stop getting killed by the police. Stop getting murdered. You women, stop getting, having sex with and thrown to the side like an old pair of gym shoes. You know what I'm saying? All you young dudes, stop being gay and being weak. I'll show you, man. Come with me, man. I'll show you power. I'll put you on top. I'll make everybody respect you. I'll give you all the money and all the power. Just come with me, man. And then we sit there and do what? Say, slap his hand away. And he done created everything.
Right.
He created us. And we turn him against him. If you really get to how the Lord feel about that, you'll understand why he did us the way he did us.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? You'll understand why we need to rectify this fucking situation that our ancestors put us in.
Goddamn right.
I love our ancestors, I love them to death, but not all of them was right.
Damn right.
I'll tell you right now. Just like a lot of niggas today ain't right.
Right.
They'll scoff at the truth like it's nothing.
Right.
They'll sit there, oh, well, I learned about the truth too. I learned about the Israelites in 69, in 1972.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. They'll talk about it like it's nothing.
Right.
But this is like the key to outer space. This is the key to everything right here. They'll sit there and look at it and talk about it like it's, oh, yeah, young blood, I done seen a lot in my days. What you saying ain't nothing new. Everybody been saying, I think now black folks be.
So like they say exactly what you said, and then they hit you with, but it's all about love. Hit you with some racist shit.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I got a white woman. It ain't like,
Right.
They make sure they let you know that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's heavy.
My kids is half white.
That's heavy. Don't let no black man get some old raggedy behind white woman.
Oh, man.
Some old fat trailer park, weed, cigarette smoking white woman. Oh man, he can't tell him nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with the world so long as that white woman happy.
Right.
God damn, we this bad look out here. We looking real bad out here in these streets, man. Let's get more of this. Let's get more of the scripture, man. Woo.
Which walketh in a way that was not good.
Black people, right there. Go ahead. We walk in a way that's not good.
Right.
After their own thoughts.
After their what?
After their own thoughts.
That's how black people operate.
Right.
After their own thoughts. They ain't saying, you know why I stopped doing that? Because I read in the Bible. Stop doing that.
Damn right.
Somebody showed me in the Bible and said, don't do that. Stop eating pork. I said, man, I'm gonna stop eating pork because not because what I think, because what that book said.
Right.
Damn
You ain't
right.
gonna find too many brothers that say that.
Right.
The brothers that do say that is the ones who need crowns.
Right.
Damn
You know what I'm saying? The ones who gonna be up in this truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But brothers in the world, they say everything they do is because of what they thought and what they've been through.
Right.
I done been through a lot. I done seen everything. I had my own blood turn on me. Like that's something new and amazing.
Right.
They'll tell it to you like that's the most craziest thing in the world.
Right.
I had my own blood turn on me. I had this happen. I had that happen.
Right.
You know, and just that's why I gotta do like this. You know, they try to drop it on you like it's something new. You know what I'm saying? You can not be through half the shit they went through, but if you read it in that Bible and you hold to it, you got faith. You already on top of that. You already over that, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going off his own thoughts.
Yeah, right.
We're not going off our own thoughts.
Yeah, right.
The reason why this class is going on is not because I thought of it, Officer Tarak thought of it, Isaiah thought of it. It's because the scriptures thought of it.
Damn right.
It's because the scripture said it.
Right.
Damn right.
It ain't nothing going on. I don't even like half the shit. No, I'm just playing. I love everything about the I.S.U.P.K. But if a brother didn't like something about the I.S.U.P.K. and he just rolled with it anyway, that's because he's doing not according to his own thoughts.
Yeah,
Right.
He's doing according to what the Most High said,
Right.
which is greater than your own thoughts.
That's right.
You're not supposed to go off your own thoughts. Shit, you thinking going. I mean, my dad used to tell me that sometimes. When we out doing stuff, and I say, he say, why'd you do that? Well, I thought we should do it. He said, who told you to think? That's a problem.
Right.
You're doing too much thinking. Ain't nobody tell you to think nothing. Until, you know what I'm saying? Which is exactly how the Lord is. The Lord is the same way. You got black people, I thought we should, I thought this and I thought that. Who the hell told you to think anything?
Damn right.
Ain't nobody tell you to think nothing. Where does it say in the Bible? Think themselves out of poverty. Think themselves into the truth.
Brain power.
The scriptures don't say think. The scriptures say do.
Damn
That's right.
Damn
Who the
right.
hell told you to think?
Right.
Stop eating the goddamn pork.
Damn right.
Stop smoking the goddamn weed.
Damn right.
Ain't nobody tell you, ain't nobody tell you to think about shit.
Right.
You can think of a whole lot of reasons to smoke weed.
Right.
This from the earth. This the plant.
Yeah,
It's the herb.
It comes from the earth.
It comes from the earth, man.
Chalice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel good. It helps my stress. It's healthy.
Yeah, like we were saying, after they own out, you'd be like, a brother be like, yeah, man, I don't smoke cigarettes or none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you ask him, you think, yeah, that's righteous, brother. But then you find out why he don't smoke. Well, cigarettes give you cancer. You know what I'm saying? But what I will smoke is this weed right here.
Right.
They just totally cancel it out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Go ahead, Officer.
Thank you, sir. You see me. I never forget the first day that I seen you out my slavery. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing about this Bible, man. Once you start breaking these laws, the statutes and commandments down, everything, I didn't think about it. I just did. You know what I'm saying?
Clap that up. That's a good example of how you should be about the Bible.
Right.
If you love the Lord, you read that somebody breaks it down to you in the Bible, you never seen it, you never read it, you never thought about it, you never understood that part. Shit, I mean, why you going to turn down the Bible? I mean, come on down now.
Right.
I mean, you're going to turn down the scriptures, then you might as well don't even worry about rulership, don't worry about the kingdom, because you the same niggas that the Lord said to, that you're not going to obey me. Go ahead, Officer.
But the most powerful thing that you said to me, though, that got me into this truth was, you know what I'm saying, if you love your brothers, if you love your people, you know what I'm saying, and I was thinking in my head, I do love black people, you know what I'm saying, and if you love your people, you're going to follow this Bible. That's what you told me. You know what I'm saying? This is for us. This ain't no white man's book. This is a book about us. And that's all you needed to tell me. I love my people. You know what I'm saying? And loving my people mean I got to start following this Bible and love the Lord with my heart and soul. And goddamn, that's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? U.P.K. to the death.
And that brings out, because when I was a young man, Captain said the same thing to me.
Right.
How much do you love your people?
Damn right.
And I had to think about it, because I had to find, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, get U.P.K. rocking in Louisville. You know what I'm saying? Such and such. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that thing, how much do you love your people keep ringing through your mind. You're like, I got to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Love comes sacrifice.
Damn right.
Damn right. You understand? And quick sidebar from the general quote about Mop said this. You know what I'm saying? You got certain brothers who whoever can understand it. You got certain brothers who only care about their zones and stuff like that. You understand? Not care about the whole school, or make sure the whole school is doing the right thing. That's why there wasn't no one shield generals raised up this year. You understand? So whoever here, whatever. But that's another thing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't no room for selfishness in the Most High, and I should be careful.
Goddamn right.
You understand? It's about getting everybody on. I don't care what school you're a part of, what state you in. It's about getting everybody on. You know what I'm saying? Which Karas brought something heavy. He said he had some people call him from different cities, and he had to give them the numbers to other cities and stuff.
Damn right.
Good. Keep doing it. Don't stop doing that. You understand? But that was a quick sidebar. Let's keep getting more in the scripture. What does the scripture say?
Isaiah chapter 65, verse 3. A people that provoketh me to anger continually.
Damn. The Lord, this is Outwa. The Lord said, people that provoke me to anger. Y'all niggas making me mad. Continually. Y'all niggas keep getting on my goddamn nerves.
Right.
That's what the Lord is basically saying. I break it down into, black Hummer terms and shit.
Yeah,
Y'all getting on my goddamn nerves. Y'all were irking my last nerve. You understand? Because the Lord created us, so the Lord feel we got feelings and emotions and things we can like the Lord do.
Yeah, right.
The same way you get on a nigga's nerves and be like, do something to keep getting on his nerves. You can do something to keep getting on the Lord's nerves.
Yeah, right.
Only difference is the Lord can have your ass killed right now.
Right.
If he wants to, because you're getting on his damn nerves. The Lord can have the ceiling fall in and squish your head.
Yeah, right.
And then you just be dead.
Right.
The Lord can have you be the next one. What are you doing, officer? Get off me! Get off me! Pow, pow, pow! Now you're dead.
Right.
He can have you by that. You can be that tomorrow. Because you're getting on his damn nerves.
Right.
Right.
That's another thing. The Lord show us signs to stop, on things that we should stop doing. And a lot of times, black people, sometimes we hit it. We be like, man, I remember I was doing this, and then something happened, and that was like, man, I had to stop doing that from that day on.
Right. Yeah,
Because
right.
I already knew when, it's just something was telling me I had to stop. And they stopped doing it. You got some black people who be like, shit, they still jump back on the horse after they just barely beat the case.
Right.
They'll be back on the same crime.
Right.
After they done barely escaped, the bitch had AIDS and HIV, but they didn't catch it, they'll be back in the whorehouse.
Right.
See what I'm saying? They'll be back in it. And then guess what? The Lord said, you know what? I'm this brother's man.
I told you, dumbass.
Yeah, I told you that. You understand? You got to understand, the Lord, He's alive.
Yeah, right.
Lord, all I got to tell you, the Lord is alive. He's living and breathing the same way we are. He's seeing everything happen the same way we happen in real time. You got some people think, oh, the Lord is, far off. The Lord is not far off.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? His eyes are 1,000 times brighter than the sun. He's seeing everything. All right, so let's get more in the scripture.
Start from the top.
Now, where we left off?
Okay. Continually to my face.
To his face. You got back. We've been disrespecting the Lord to his face. Not only us, our forefathers too. You gotta understand, black people have been disrespecting the Lord even right after we left Egypt. Soon as we walking through a wave of water that's 100 feet tall, and got an army chasing us. We walking through the water. The last person get through the water, and then the water close up and kill all the Egyptians that's trying to kill us. We got black people right after that happened trying to disrespect the Lord. Trying to disrespect the Lord, praising and worshiping the calf. While Moses is off telling us what to do. Listen, Moses come down, Moses say this and that, all right, we got to do what Moses said. You know what I mean? Then you got people say, well, shit. I know Moses said that, but shit. Moses was gone for a quick little minute. Shit, Moses ain't been there for a minute, man. I think Moses is gone. Shit, let's erect the calf, just like how he was in Egypt. You got black people disrespecting the Lord to his face right after Egypt.
Damn right.
That's why the Lord, it says in the scriptures, the black people look for a sign. Right. But God, the Bible says the Lord ain't going to give a sign in this day. It's going to be like the days of Noah.
Right.
There was no sign given. There wasn't no signs, no prophets on the streets, none of that. It just started raining one day and it never stopped for 40 days.
Yeah, right.
Until everybody was drowned and only Noah was still floating around.
Right.
That's how it's going to be in these last days. You understand? The Bible says there ain't going to be no sign given to us. Because all the signs that the Lord did give us, shit didn't work. You think if black people see the miracle, I'll listen to the UPK, I'll do what they said to do. I'll come to class, and I'll come to camp, and I'll do all the stuff they said to do. I'll pay tithes. You think if black people see the miracle, they'll start doing it?
Right.
They won't. I'm going to tell you right now.
Right.
You can start flying around. Black people still ain't going to stop eating pork.
Right.
Black people still ain't going to stop celebrating Christmas and stop celebrating Easter and stop celebrating Valentine's Day.
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids. You could be flying. You don't even have to walk anymore. You just fly everywhere. They'll just be like, all right, he's flying. Yeah, but Christmas though, that's for the kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's for the kids.
Right.
I know the nigga flying said not to eat it no more, but hey, it's just that,
It's just breakfast.
Hey, right.
Go ahead.
It's like, they can see the chariots, and they'll be trying to think of a way how they can get up and put Christmas lights up on the chariot. They be thinking about how they can get up there and try to do that. You know what I'm saying?
So you gotta understand. The scriptures say Israelites are a peculiar people.
Right.
We rebellious. Even the Lord said He stretched His hand out to us. You know what I mean? We rebellious. We disrespect Him to His face. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta understand who you're dealing with. Don't be all, brothers be all, oh, my girl and my woman and my mama, they mad about the truth. Man, fuck all that shit.
Damn right.
I'm gonna excuse my language. Fuck all that.
Damn right.
Let them believe whatever the fuck they want to believe.
That's right.
And you do what you know was right to do.
That's right.
Because the same people, it ain't nothing that'll convince them that pork is not wrong. Pork is wrong.
Right.
They are gluttonous, fat, disgusting sinners, and they don't give a damn what happens in the world. They not gonna stop eating pork.
Damn right.
I don't give a damn what you show them. So for you to drop out the truth because of them, or you to not do something in the truth because of them, shows that you are the one weak.
Damn right.
You are the one that ain't doing the right
right
thing. Not them.
Damn right.
They screwed. They done for.
Damn right.
But you the one who know better. You the one who's supposed to make the move.
Damn right.
And if you sit here getting turned about because of what they say and what they do, all I can tell you is, Lord be with you.
Right.
Because the Lord already know our people. So if He chose you to know about this truth, He know your people are going to be against it. And if you go against Him because of the people, He's going to be, He's already past the point of dealing with us.
Right.
You understand? He's past the point of dealing with the bullshit we come up with all the time.
Damn right.
You understand? He's ready to just kill everything.
Damn right.
He's ready to just smack everybody and just make them just grab them by the coat, by the collar, lift them up 10 feet in the air, and smack the shit out of them.
Damn right.
And tell them, do what I said, and I don't want to hear nothing else.
Damn right.
He's past that point. He's to the point where he just say, I don't even want to hear about Israelites no more. I don't even want to talk to Israelites no more.
Right.
Put them in fucking slavery. Underneath somebody who don't even care about how they feel. The white man.
Damn right.
You think white men care about a black person suffering?
Damn right.
No. You know how much torture happened during slavery?
Right.
There was a white woman that was known that had tortured all her slaves. She had a basement where she was tortured at. Pulling their skin off, cutting their shit off. You know what I mean? The neighbors was calling, saying they was calling the police back in those days, saying they was hearing screams through the night at her place, at her plantation. They ended up taking all her slaves from her, then they ended up giving the slaves back to her. And they always get tortured and killed and raped and stuff stuck up their body parts. I mean, god damn, it's like not even imaginable that we went through. You understand? And the Lord said, He was so fed up with us, He said, man, I don't even give a fuck what happened to them.
Right.
That's how fed up He was. So we want to still come around with the same bullshit? Don't wonder why you seeing black people getting shot by the police.
Right.
Don't wonder why you seeing black people getting their heads split open in the streets. Heads split open, getting in fights. Just know black people need to go through some pain. That ain't gonna get down with this truth.
Right.
If you're gonna get down with this truth, then you deserve mercy. Or you wouldn't, not you deserve it, but you wouldn't get it. But black people you see on the streets getting their heads smacked up, getting beat up, getting their shit fucked up, just know, the Lord already contemplated what is going to happen to them, and He approved it.
Yeah, right.
So don't try to jump in between the Lord's judgment. Go ahead.
What you just said, that you can even bring that into modern time. What you just said, you said that she was torturing them, and then they called the police, and they took her slave for a second, and then gave the slave back to her so the slave can be tortured again. That sounds similar to Jeffrey Dahmer.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Because Jeffrey Dahmer had that Ephraimite dude. You know what I'm saying? That Ephraimite, sodomite that he had in his crib. Dude escaped. Went to the police, told the police rolled him back to Jeffrey Dahmer's crib, and Jeffrey Dahmer slaughtered right the crib.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Those who don't know, Jeffrey Dahmer was a person who was going to gay clubs and getting gay black people and Israelites, taking them back to his house, putting drugs in their drink, and then torturing them, killing them, cutting their skin off, and wearing their skin like a damn outfit.
He was eating. Right.
And he was eating.
Yeah, they found pickle jars with body parts in it.
In a deep freezer.
Yeah. The police, when they investigated this crib, they opened the refrigerator. The first cop to open the refrigerator threw up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how horrible what he saw inside that refrigerator. Jeffrey Dahmer would cut off a body part of whoever that, something that he liked about somebody. If he liked some dude's lips, he'll cut those off and put those in little pickle jars.
Right.
The Lord gave us up to those people. He said, shit, I don't give a fuck what happened to them. I don't care what happened to them because they are just rebellious, man. Go ahead, officer, make it quick.
So like what Officer Toronto just said on, that's what I wanted to say. And I also wanted to say, that's why I joined the UPK for this salvation. Because, a lot of people don't understand. The Lord don't need a lot of people to start over. He started this motherfucker over with 8 people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Listen him up if you want to. If he started over with 2 motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Thank God for the UPK. Thank the Most High for the UPK and make the GEN.YAHANNA.
That's right.
And I want to bring this out because what's going on now is World War III stuff.
Damn right.
But you still got black people who they looking at it like it ain't a big deal.
Right.
And when the I.S.U.P.K is saying World War III is going to be here with Russia, we even name it. The Bible even names all the allies.
Right.
Persia. The scriptures talk about Ezekiel 38. Persia, Ethiopia, Gog and Magog, which is Russia. I mean, those are the same countries that's fighting now.
Damn right.
Persia is Iran. Gog and Magog is Russia. Ethiopia and Africans. They're going to join with the Chinese.
Damn right.
I mean,
right.
I don't give a damn what. It damn near don't matter what happens. Black people still going to just keep loving the white man. You understand? I mean, the scriptures, the Bible even says we're a peculiar people. Because it's like, it's never like we're retarded.
Right.
It's just like we're peculiar. Like, the scriptures say if you would have went to any other people, they would have understood and been on board. We the only people on the whole earth that ain't on board with it. You know what I'm saying? But, the Lord already has it all set up. So the Israelites that will be on board are going to get those crowns. Get that special treatment.
Damn right.
Get all that love.
Damn right.
All the rest of you, shit.
Yeah.
Read what the scripture said about the rest of them.
Damn right.
That sacrifice in the gardens and burneth incense upon altars of brick.
Verse 4.
Which remain among the graves and lodged in the monuments.
Let's talk about you Christians. You lodge in the graves. You burning incense to the Christian God. You burning fireworks for the white man on 4th of July.
Right.
All of that. Go ahead.
Which eat swine's flesh.
What do they do?
Which eat swine's flesh.
Right.
You out here eating pork. I hear a lot of Christians say, "You think the Lord is gonna not let me in heaven because I eat pork?"
Damn right.
Damn right.
I mean, listen. I don't gotta answer that question. Let's just read the Bible.
Damn Damn right.
Bible say you eat swine's flesh. You rebellious. You burning incense to other gods. You eating swine's flesh. You eating pork.
Damn right.
Yeah, the Lord is going to put you in hell for eating pork.
That's right.
If you want the straight answer, not the heaven and hell that you believe, but your life is going to be hell.
Damn right.
Go ahead, read more.
And broth of the abominable things is in their vessels.
Broth of the abominable things. You understand? Pig feet, chitlins. Don't mention eating a bunch of Chinese food people cooking.
Oh man,
they ain't cooking nothing but grade A rat.
Right.
Grade A mice.
Dog will serve deep south, possums and raccoons, squirrels.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, in a pot.
Crab feet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The crab salad and all that.
Crab ragout.
Shrimp. Yeah, the shrimp.
Right. Gumbo.
The shrimp gumbo.
Right.
You can't stop a black man from eating shrimp gumbo. He from New Orleans and all that. Crawfish, crawdads,
catfish.
Catfish.
Oh,
pork chops. I mean, it ain't no stopping no black person. I don't give a damn what you do. You can cut his head off. He'll still be trying to eat it. God damn. He'd be rolling around as a head. What's that gumbo at?
Trying to hop with his neck to it.
Yeah. You see a head.
And see a little fork right here that go like that. Grab it up, I'll crack the little.
He ain't even driven by a heart and lungs. He's just driven by his thirst for pork.
Right.
By his thirst for that shrimp gumbo. He's just driven by that.
Right.
His whole spirit is in his head just to get some shrimp gumbo. I mean, Israel is a peculiar people.
But Will are gonna eat it, it be coming all on the bottom of his neck, he's still just pounding it in, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, like the Bible said, we're peculiar people. We're very peculiar, man. Don't be a girl about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a pussy about it. Just know Israel is a peculiar people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We are rough people. We are peculiar people. And it's always been that way.
Damn right.
And the way we get things in order is by smacking people up.
Damn right.
By putting people in their place, by punishing them, and that's how things get in order. That's how people know. I ain't gonna do that no more. Because you see what happened to him. I don't want that to happen to me.
Damn right.
You understand? So, let's read more in the scripture.
Verse 5. Which say, stand by thyself. Come not near to me. For I am holier than thou.
Ooh, now we getting somewhere. What do the Christians say? I'm sanctified.
Baptized in the blood of Jesus.
Filled with the Holy
Right,
Ghost.
filled with the Holy Ghost.
Right.
You get to talking to one of these Christians, they'll tell you, I got a personal relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I talk to him personally.
Oh,
You know how I talk to you on the phone? I talk to God on the phone like that. You understand? That's what they saying.
Right. Damn right.
You know how me and you, I don't know you that well, but you know how you know your mama?
Right.
I know God like that.
Yeah.
Me and God are cool. Me and God, we ace boon coons. We homies.
Said I made a deal with God.
Yeah, me and God, we like this. We like this. While you walking around and, sweeping the floors at Walmart. Me and God are like this.
Right.
You the cashier at the damn Walmart. You a secretary underneath the white man, but you and God are like this.
Right.
Come on now. Give me a goddamn break. Go ahead, true young man.
The Most High say, the only way you know him if you keep his commandment.
Yeah,
and
right.
if anyone to say they know him and don't keep his commandment is a liar.
Damn right.
Yeah, that's what the Bible say, but trust me. I got a personal relationship with God. Trust me. I know what the close the Bible. Don't worry about that.
Right.
Actually, they'll tell you this. I had a dream last night that you was going to come and say this. And God told me. God told me that this was going to happen. That you need to change your life, brother.
Right.
You need to change your life.
You the evil one.
That's exactly what the Christians going to say. They're going to tell you, you need to to change your life, brother.
Right.
God told me in a dream last night that you need to change your life. Get rid of all that hate. That's what they gonna. That's what they gonna tell you. Even though you showed them, you read the scripture, they'll tell you you need to change your life because you need to get rid of all that hate. This is. I'm telling you this because it's the summertime now. It's time for warfare on the streets. We're gonna be having camps every goddamn week. Y'all young men are gonna be troopers, and guess what? One day you'll be officer. Lord willing. And when you deal with these Christians, don't give them no respect.
Damn right.
When you deal with these white devils, don't give them no respect.
Damn right.
If they say they know God, tell them you a goddamn lie. You don't know. You don't know God. You a idiot. Tell them that. That's all you need to tell them. You are stupid to think you know God. Right. Don't even respect anything they say, because they ain't gonna respect. They don't even respect the Bible.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna tell you, they don't respect the Bible, and they'll tell you about God, and not respect what the Lord even said Himself in the Bible.
Yeah, right.
Right.
So this is what you do when they say something, just tell them they wrong and they lying, no matter what they say.
Right.
I don't even give them what they say. Tell them you a goddamn liar.
That's right.
You a liar. Look at this liar over here. He's lying to everybody.
Right.
I don't even care what they say.
Right.
Even if, like I said, the truth ain't in them.
Right.
Even if they said something that it might seem true. Well, God said in Deuteronomy, in Corinthians, to love thy brother and love it. You a damn liar.
Right.
You don't even love your brother. You a liar.
Right.
You gay. You probably sleep with men. That's all you gotta do. Don't even care. Don't even respect nothing they say.
That's right.
Don't even respect the scriptures they bring.
When they step up to you, they're already wrong.
Right.
They're wrong just for stepping to you. If they wanted to be right, they would just be sitting off and listening. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of coming up and challenge what you're saying, because they would be able to weigh that in the balance and be like, well, these brothers, even if they don't agree with something, they'd be like, well, still, the whole is that these brothers is right.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And it's important to go at them that way because people in the world respect Christians, respect Christian pastors, respect white people. So when you disrespect white people, when you disrespect Christians, when you disrespect Christian pastors, it changes the game.
Yeah, right.
It makes them say, oh my God, I can't believe he did that. He disrespected the pastor. Now they're going to hear you. Before, they ain't going to hear you because they disrespect the pastor so much.
Yeah, right.
The pastor's right no matter what he says. But once you disrespect him, now it even the playing field. Now you actually up top, and the pastor's down low. You just disrespected the pastor. God should strike you down for disrespecting the pastor. But yet you still disrespecting it. Now people in the world is looking like, oh my God.
Right.
Did you see that?
Right.
He just called the pastor a liar.
Right.
Oh my God. And now they sitting there, now they ready to listen.
Right.
That's it, black people kind of simple that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Good also.
That's lucky, real quick, sir. What you said is spot on. Like, I just had to slaughter a Christian the other day. I was telling Officer Jerome about it. And what you said was exactly what he said. It was almost verbatim, but you was right there. The shit's crazy. I got a personal relationship with God. I said, man, you's a goddamn lie. I told him, the rules that you follow for the Most High are no different from the rules I'm supposed to follow for the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And I got the slaughter him so tough, you know what I'm saying? He put me out of his house. He was like, you gotta get out. I said, I've been put out of better. You know what I'm saying? But what you're not about to do is try to battle me in these scriptures.
Right.
I went to go get the Bible. I cut him with 3 scriptures. He wanted to shut the Bible. All right, that's enough of that. And then he was like, I'm telling you what I feel. And I was like, show me in the Bible where it tells that it matters what you feel. God don't give a fuck about your feelings. He's telling you what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cut him, man. That what you said was so heavy, man. That's every Christian go-to word right there. I got a personal relationship, and you just so full of hate. You know what I'm saying? He goes to love the other people. God said, so he so loved the world. You know what I'm saying? And I asked him, I said, what planet do you live on? What's the name of this planet? You know what I'm saying? He was like, it's Earth. Why come it's not called Planet World? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cut them to pieces, sir. You know what I'm saying? With the U.P.K. under Commander GEN.YAHANNA scriptures. You know what I'm saying?
Wrap that up. Yeah, so that's how it gets done. You know what I'm saying? That's how it gets done. Everybody's scared of the gangster until somebody disrespects him.
Damn right.
And he don't nothing happen to him.
Right.
How you disrespect him? You a hardcore killer, man. And then somebody go, you thinking somebody a hardcore hitman killer in the streets. He getting it heavy. He moving dope. He got a crew. He killing motherfuckers. Nobody mess with him. And then somebody walk up to him and smack the shit out of him.
Right.
And start checking him. Man, make sure you do get right, man. You ain't, if I tell you to do something, you do that shit. If I have to come around here again, it's gonna be problems. And then walk off.
Damn right.
And then you sitting there looking at him like, man, you gonna kill that nigga, man? You need us to ride on him? And he's like, nah, don't mess with him, yo. You know what I mean? Now, all of a sudden, now he ain't no hardcore killer in everybody's eyes.
Right.
He done lost all his power. That's what happens when you smack these Christians up.
Damn right.
That's what happens at every camp when these black women walk up and start running off at the mouth. I.S.U.P.K check their ass.
Damn right.
And keep it moving.
Right.
That's what happens every time these Christians run up. I.S.U.P.K check their ass and they keep it moving.
Damn right.
That's the same thing as like in the street. Somebody walk up and smack the dude that you respect. And he say, nah, brother, nah, don't mess with him. Now you ain't gonna respect him. You gonna respect the motherfucker that smacked him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna be like, shit, this some crazy shit that I just seen. Somebody smacked OG Low Dog. He didn't do nothing about it. He just sat there on the bench and took it. Right. And you respected OG Low Dog. You thought he was the man. You thought he ain't took no shit from nobody. Until then. Go ahead, though.
Like you said, that's why you can't get up out of now, because you've been mislapping Christians.
Right. We're gonna get some more battles.
He's scared.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. You know, the people that say that they want to battle, you know, that they want to battle us and everything, that I'm running across, they're not putting forth no credentials. You know, they're trying to hide it, obviously. That'd be like, you know what, that's like Floyd Mayweather trying to hide his belts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's trying to hide his belts, obviously, because he believes that it's a good strong chance that he's going to lose.
Damn right.
And he don't want his belts to be on the line like that. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with them, you know what I'm saying? They just blowing hot air right now on some damn titles so we can start setting up some stuff, you know what I'm saying? We're in the very near future.
And look, we're almost at the point where they ain't even got nothing left for us because shit, what they said, they had the video or somebody going, I think Cap Soccer War going to do a class on it or something where Creflo Dollar or T.D. Jakes or somebody, they had a whole team to formulate a plan to fight the Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
Y'all been hearing about that?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we damn near past the point of battling anybody. You know what I'm saying? Only one left is like T.D. Jakes himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where's his fat ass at? You know what I'm saying? Or his fat head behind that. Where's his gay behind that?
Right.
He just as gay as Eddie Longthorn. Eddie Longthorn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They about just as gay together. They gonna be met up just to have a sexual encounter a couple times.
You know, just like I was breaking down in the class, because I used to watch TVN all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When I was in the world, right? And you know that movie, come on called Megiddo, right? We're supposed to be talking about the Antichrist. He's like this military general Edomite dude. But when they was in his little office, you know how they got the little, you know, not the office, but they like one of their panel rooms where, you know what I'm saying, got all the TVs and all that going.
Right.
Guess who was playing on the damn TV?
T.D. Jakes.
Right. They was giving you signs right then. That's why I say that he's probably the top of that little mega church thing. You know what I'm saying? He probably sits at the top of it.
And he's good at it as far as lying and covering it up.
Right.
About the wickedness he's a part of. He'll make it seem good. He'll make it seem righteous.
Right.
Scriptures say that Satan has changed himself to an angel of light.
Right.
That's right.
So you might be, you know, people in the world will watch him on the radio and listen to him speaking and say, yeah, he's saying some righteous things.
Right.
He's righteous. You know, you can't say nothing bad about T.D. Jakes. You better get the hell on.
Right.
Scriptures say Satan himself has changed himself to an angel of light.
That's right.
So what the hell? So how the hell do you think T.D. Jakes going? He'll make himself look like the fucking Saint Mary,
right?
Or Saint, you know, whatever. But really, he's antichrist. He's about bringing peace when we just read, the Lord gave power to an angel to take away peace from the earth.
Yeah, right.
So why he trying to bring peace?
Right.
Why he trying to bring people together when God himself gave somebody power to take away the peace?
Right.
There should be no peace nowhere. There's a war everywhere.
Yeah, right.
Y'all warned to come into the truth. Officer Trump warned to be a better officer of 5,000.
Right.
Officer Isaiah warned to be a better officer of 50.
Yeah,
It's
right.
war everywhere.
Damn right.
I'm warned to be everything I can be, you know. It's war everywhere.
Damn right.
There's no peace nowhere. Don't worry about peace. Get peace out your mind.
Damn right.
Just get war. Anything you like about war, pursue it. Anything you like about peace, put it in the garbage.
Goddamn right.
If you like what you like trucks, and it's about warfare, pursue it. Why don't you get us a couple trucks? We need a couple trucks.
Damn right.
A couple
Spikes on the front.
Humvees and shit.
With spikes on them.
Yeah, with the motherfucking hole in the top so brothers can get out on top and shoot everybody.
Right.
Why don't you put that together for us?
Damn
You know
right.
what I mean? Some cargo vans or something.
Damn right.
Put everything you like about war, put it together. Whatever you like. You like headpieces, also the partner side with the garments, put us some war garments together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Put us some headpieces that put fear in white people.
Damn right.
Right. Hell yeah.
You know, put like Officer Isaiah, he got the headpiece with the spikes.
Damn
Put a
right.
headpiece so he know if he headbutt somebody, he'll damn near kill their ass.
Damn right.
Put everything in war that you know and like. I used to have a cup that I bought at the Passover. It said I.S.U.P.K, all about that warfare.
Damn
I
right.
love that cup because every time I had a warfare idea, I would say, well, look, can't nobody check me on this idea because we about that warfare.
Damn right.
Pull up that cup. I.S.U.P.K, all about that warfare, right?
Damn
So
right.
don't get mad when I get, you know, a fucking killer dog that's scaring everybody. Don't get mad when I'm getting knives and guns and stuff.
Damn right.
I.S.U.P.K is about that warfare.
Damn right.
We ain't gonna get mad at you because you come pull up with a truck with a turn on the top.
Right.
As long as it's legal.
Right.
Keep the bullets out of it until it's time. Then slap the trail, you know, the little trail of bullets.
Damn right.
Slap it in there. We got it blasting. As long as it's legal, pull it up. We love it. You know,
Right.
it's approved. Go ahead.
Me and Officer Tarap, we picking up this welding, so we're gonna make some armored vehicles for us.
Please.
Put the door, make the doors armored, make the trunk area armored, the front panel armored.
We need those battering rams at the front of the trucks.
Damn
Weld
Put
them
one
up.
on the front of my Zion's car and
Yeah,
on the
right.
front of my truck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we can ram shit when need be.
That's right.
Traffic jam? Shit, it's World War III.
Right.
Move these motherfuckers out of the way.
Yeah.
You know we gotta give one for Captain Mashak, you know what I'm saying? for especially for kicking in white devil doors.
Yeah, we have a bar too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Out there just like that too.
Anything war-minded, you're not gonna get a check for it. You're gonna get you're gonna get applauded for it.
Damn
in the
right.
U.P.K.
That's
You're
right.
gonna get applauded for it.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Even when brothers start wearing bulletproof vests and stuff at the Passover, ain't nobody get checked about that.
Hell no.
Right.
Because this ain't that. We not the IUIC. You know,
Right.
you watch the IUIC Passover, they all got little soft silk garments and shit.
Right.
The fringes, with ribbons.
With ribbons on it. We ain't worried about no soft, ain't nothing in here soft garment. We ain't worried about no silk garments.
Damn
Oh, you
right.
gotta have silk because it feels good. And it's oil. It's oil on the skin. You know, it feels good against your skin. Fuck what my skin is feeling. I need something I can smack somebody with.
Yeah, feel good. Put a t-shirt up on up under that shit.
Yeah.
Get on there.
That's with the metal sheet up under it.
U.P.K is everything warfare.
That's
If
right.
we can hang a machine gun from the wall, let's do it.
Damn
You know what I'm
right.
saying? As long as it's legal. You know what I'm saying? We'll put the bullet somewhere else, you know,
Right.
to make it legal. Then we put the bullets in it, and then we ready to pop.
Damn
As
right.
long as it's legal, let's get it done.
Damn right.
So
That's right.
that's the type of spirit that we understand that the Lord is bringing to the earth. You might think, oh, yeah, y'all doing too much in U.P.K, man. Y'all exercising and training and, you know, getting all the I.S.U.P.K dudes is fat. Nah, that's called fighting weight. You know,
Right.
You go to the heavyweight boxing section, they're gonna knock your ass out. That's all that's all about. We a whole bunch of heavyweights. That's all.
Damn
So,
right.
you know, oh, I.S.U.P.K this, I.S.U.P.K doing that. All these other nations is doing far worse than what we doing.
Damn
I'll
right.
tell you right now. They get far more weapons together than what we ever even think about. We can't even imagine all the weapons white man's put together.
Oh, wow.
You think this Facebook, they had the little Congress meeting with the Facebook dude, Mark Zuckerberg? That wasn't about Facebook. That was about the government knowing everybody's information.
That's right.
That's all that was about.
Damn right. Damn right.
That's about Facebook knows where everybody is at all times.
It's the location.
Make sure you get with us on that later on after this. You know, if you watch the meeting, they kept saying, I have my team follow up. The Mark Zuckerberg dude kept saying, oh, I don't know that right now. I don't have all the information for that, but I have my team follow up. What he's really saying is, I'll give you all that information later.
Right.
Right.
You want to know who's posting what and where everybody is at? All the information we have, we'll give it to you later.
Right.
That's all that's talking about.
Right.
So the government can know where you at, what you doing, what you're doing, who you talk to, read your messages, know all that shit. Really, mainly, so they can know what black people are doing. That's all it's really about.
Right.
When it comes down to it, they want to know what black people are doing.
Right.
What are we saying? How are we meeting? Or how are we putting together these Black Lives Matter meetings? How is this Israelite shit working?
Right.
They want to know all that.
Right.
Damn right.
So they making sure Facebook knows, give us all the information you have, or else we'll shut all this Facebook shit down. That's why we got you. We'll put you in jail, Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, we apologize here at Facebook if we didn't let you know and this and that. If you watch that meeting, he's apologizing and saying he worked with the Congress, worked with the government. That's because they want to know all about us.
Damn right.
Everything every black, Hispanic, and Native American is doing, they want to know about it.
Right.
You understand? That's all. So they can prepare. How many Israelites do we got to kill? That's what we really want to know.
Right.
How many Israelites is there so we can know how many Israelites to kill? And then how many black people is not with that Israelite garbage so we don't got to kill them? Best believe they have plans for us.
Right.
And this is not coming from my mouth. This is coming from a general in the I.S.U.P.K's mouth.
Damn right.
They have plans for the I.S.U.P.K and for the Israelite movement in general.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they might not see us as an individual threat. They see the whole movement as a threat.
Right.
Right.
You know, which is their fault. They should really, if they was really smart, they would just see us as the main threat because we drive everything. Everything the fake Israelites is doing is off of what we do
Damn
first.
Right.
So if they really want to do something, they would hit the head. But they're not smart like that, so they'll they thinking the whole movement.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they have plans for us. Best believe they have plans. Don't think they're not sitting around having meetings about what they're going to do about the Israelites.
Damn right.
They have plans for us. Guess what? We got plans for them too.
Goddamn right.
It's called chains and slavery.
That's right.
Bondage.
Right.
And cotton fields.
Right.
And we got all type of plans for them.
With little spikes on the inside of them.
Right. You understand?
They got all that.
I got a slave college I'm gonna send the slaves to. And they're gonna go study at the college. Isaiah got a whole slave. What you want? A whole road full of. You want your whole border full of
White devils.
Crucified devils, right?
Upside down.
We got plans for them.
My slaves are gonna be producing food. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be producing all kind of rice and all kind of exotic foods and crops and plants and medicines and you know what I'm saying? Mine's gonna be doing all that. I don't want them to have too much academics and all that.
When Christ come back his own.
I want some academic slaves. I want to be a part of going to space and stuff, going to the other planets. So I need some slaves that's smart, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have some smart slaves, Chinese people putting the microchips together and shit. So, we got plans for y'all too.
Right.
So y'all got plans for us? We got plans for you.
That's
In
right.
the ISUPK.
That's right.
You understand?
Esau gonna be busting rocks. I don't want him dealing with none of the other. I want him busting rocks.
Micro dust.
Yeah.
Take big rocks and turn them into small rocks.
Right.
Very small rocks.
You know what I'm saying?
Breaking their back.
Right.
Rocks.
Yeah, right.
And stones. You know what I'm saying? Even if the corners is a little bit off, you do another damn stone.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Get that damn thing, get it right.
If you ever need anything to build a castle made of stone, hit up Officer Tarot. He got the white slaves and devils when Christ returns busting up rocks to make perfect squares and all of that.
Yeah, right.
And look, if you need any slaves to get disciplined, send them to Officer Isaiah's plantation.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Because they're not even gonna get disciplined, they're just gonna get destroyed.
Right.
They're just gonna get killed when Christ returns. Isaiah just gonna be the slave, the plantation where you send slaves to die. Where you send slaves to suffer and die. Just send them to Isaiah's plantation. You understand? So it's gonna go down. We got plans for y'all, just like y'all got plans for us.
That's right.
Alright, so when Christ returns, we'll see how it go down.
Damn right.
We'll see whose plans supersede whose.
Damn right.
And with that, I'm gonna end the class. We're gonna break it up again. We go into this Isaiah. We're talking about our slavery and them coming back, taking over. You understand? We're the Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge.
Right.
And with that, I pass the class to Preaching Officer Tarap Yahweh. Clap that up. If any brothers need to use the bathroom, you need to use it right after me.
Well, the I.S.U.P.K started out on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew, Ma'asera. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give the treasury department for a teacher. Priest fund, free will offer for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation. Announce holy convocation from sheet. Remind Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black. Boots, shirts, pants, headband, or scarf.
That's right.
And with that being said, Amajim, Farhaki down, rise and face the east. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Wadash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakaka, Naba'ah, Badazaka, Hayah, Asha, Barataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashmai, Ladamanawa, Lakam, Call, Yawam, Wasalak now, Kabawaki now, Kasalak now, Kabawaki now, Wala'ah, Dabayano, Wanasai 1, Bob, Hawashana, Ayan, Right, Laka, Amalakwa, Wa'ala, Watapara, Lawalayam, Amon, Akbar, which are in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Give us of our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Yahweh. Ma'ashem Yahushua. The Thundernaw. Akak. Maka'ah. Kamaka'ala. Makao. Marawah. Akak. Latahah. How much is Ryan? Akak. Lahakim. Amakim. Akak. Arakawah.
Arakawah.
Hataba'ala.
Hataba'ala.
Karshan.
Karshan.
Ba'ashim Yahushai.
Ba'ashim Yahushai.
The water Amon.
The water Amon.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
Power against the unclean spirit.
The power against the unclean spirit.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahushai.
Wa Yahushai.
Wa Maka'ala.
Wa Maka'ala.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Tazaba'ah.
Wa Tazaba'ah.
Alawat Yahanna.
Alawat Yahanna.
Halawatim.
Alawat.
Hasarayim.
Hasarayim.
Hakatuyayim.
Hakatuyayim.
Hakayayim.
Hakayayim.
Wa Hakwatim.
Alawat.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashim Yahushai.
Ba'ashim Yahushai.
The water.
The water.
Aman.
Aman.
Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushai.
And Yahushai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commander Gen.YAHANNA.
Commander Gen.YAHANNA.
The generals.
The general.
Captains.
Captains.
Officers.
Officers.
Troopers.
Troopers.
And assistants.
And assistants.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and
And
earth.
all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
That evils and curses.
That evils and curses.
Oh. Yabarka.
Yabarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Washmarka.
Yashmarka.
Yahar.
Yahar.
Yahweh.
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 Yaka.
Yahweh.
Wayaganka.
Wayaganka.
Yash'a.
Yash'a.
Yahweh.
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 Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Wayasham.
Wayasham.
Aka.
Aka.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Washim Yahushai.
Ba'ashim Yahushai.
Barak.
Barak.
Pa.
Barak.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Hagun.
The third family.
Third family.
The second family.
Second family.
The Hill family.
The Hill family.
All destroyed
And
Israel.
all
All the children of
Israel.
Israel.
Done.
The Puckett family.
The Bucket
The
family.
Hall family.
The Hall family.
Todd family.
Todd family.
Cook family.
Cook family.
And all destroyed
And all
Israel.
the children of Israel.
Done.
The Johnson family.
Johnson family.
Fitty family.
Finney family.
Grayson family.
Grace family.
Hughes family.
Hughes family.
Sykes family.
Sykes family.
And all destroyed of Israel.
And all destroyed Israel.
Done.
The Scott family.
Scott family.
The Jacob family.
Jacob family.
The Powell family.
Powell family.
And all destroyed Israel.
And all destroyed Israel.
Done.
The McClutch family.
McCutch family.
The Cannon family.
The Cannon family.
The Nix family.
The Nix family.
Young family.
The Young family.
And all destroyed of Israel.
And all destroyed of Israel.
Done.
Done.
Ba'ashim Yahushai.
Ba'ashim Yahushai.
The water Amon.
The water Amon.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bless thee and keep thee.
Bless thee and keep thee.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Make his face shine upon thee.
Make his face shine upon thee.
And be gracious unto thee.
And be gracious unto thee.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Lift up his countenance upon thee.
Lift up his countenance upon
And
thee.
give thee peace.
Give thee peace.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Protect.
The names of the loved ones we just named.
In the name of the Lord was his name.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
And evils and curses.
So evil is cursed.
And punishment, destruction.
Punishment, destruction.
And death.
And death.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
Speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
Princes.
The princes.
Priests.
The priests.
Israelite brothers.
Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the schools.
Send evils and curses.
To the evil curse.
And punishment, destruction.
And punishment, destruction.
And death to the
And
heathen.
death to the heathen.
And shake loose the pocket
Shake loose the pocket
of the rich of Israel.
of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the
They
school.
refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
Enter our sanctuary.
Enter their sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment, destruction.
And death.
And death.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the
And
nations.
the drug dealers.
And the drug dealers.
Court system.
Court system.
Prison system.
Prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
Hope.
Hope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity. Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Nation.
Nation.
Skinheads.
Skinheads.
Logical Matata.
Matata.
Gang movement.
Gang movement.
Lesbian movement.
Lesbian movement.
Rise.
Rise.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
National Space Program.
National Space Program.
Army.
Army.
Navy.
Navy.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Marines.
Marines.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And airwaves.
Cable access channel.
Cable access
And
channel.
radio channel.
And radio channel.
Convict the spirit.
Convict the
Of
spirit.
many of thy people.
Of many of thy people.
That seek to stop us.
That seek to stop
And
us.
bring swift death.
Bring swift death.
To all the heathens.
To all the heathens.
That stand in the way.
To stand in the way.
Or try and stop
Or
us.
try to stop us.
Broadcasting your word.
Broadcasting your word.
Throughout planet Earth.
Look up at earth.
That lose all the terror.
Lose all the terror.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Cause to go to and fro.
Through the earth and destroy.
The earth is destroyed.
Cause the terrorists to come against
Cause
us.
the terrorists to come against us.
And destroy
And destroy
him
him
in their stronghold.
in their strongholds.
Let America shake
Let America shake
at the hands of the terrorists.
at the hands of terrorists.
See how it shine.
And now y'all shout,
Michael
Michael
and Gabriel.
and Gabriel.
Come down to fly us off.
to come down to the last
Kill all the heathens
Kill all the heathens
that come up against us.
that comes against us
As we speak thy word.
as we speak thy word.
Cause it to be known
Cause it to be known
by all.
by all.
It's the angels that have done
It's
it.
the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread
Cause it to be spread
through the media.
through the media
Throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause it to shake
Cause it to shake
at thy coming.
at thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yahweh.
Oh,
So be it.
so be it.
Sure. Courtesy salute to the brothers. I.S.U.P.K. Barak. Yes, my child. Courtesy salute to the sisters. I.S.U.P.K. Barak. Yes, my child. Dismiss.
That's right. Powerful class, I don't want
Yeah.